Well, good morning. So as you saw, Levi grabbed the tractor, switched out the bucket for the forks, and mowed the new area where we're gonna move the chickens. We have had some rain over the last couple of days. Not a lot, but enough here to where we can finally pull the fencing out and put it into the new area. The chickens have probably been in this spot for the entire summer, and unfortunately in our area, the ground is mostly clay, and in the summer when we don't have rain, it turns to concrete. So like I said, it is time to get them moved. They're gonna be really happy to be on new ground, and hopefully we can also get to the house and get some windows in today before the rain comes back.
All right, we got the fence up and it started raining on us, and it's raining pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and just move the chickens as fast as we can and see if we can beat this rain. All right, well, we stopped it right in the way of this bush right here, which we wanted to cut out anyway.
Yeah, this is a hawthorn, and let's see if I can find, like, there is these giant thorns on the whole bush. Like, here's a really good one to show. And you know, some birds will eat the berries, and deer and stuff like that, but this is honestly kind of in the way of where we have future plans, so we're gonna go ahead and take it out. Last year sometime, we had a huge storm come through right after we built the coop, and it actually blew the coop over. We had like 70-mile-an-hour gusts. So now what we do is we have some concrete stakes. We put those down and on each side of kind of where these, I don't know, this, what would you call that? The leg?
A leg or a brace.
And then we ratchet strap the coop to the ground. It's worked really well, because literally we had just built the coop maybe a month or so before, and then it blew over and did a lot of damage to it. We had to take the whole roof off and replace things, but so we're gonna get that, and then, you know, now that we got that hawthorn cut out, we can put the chickens ramp back on, and then we'll get the fence up. We would not have been able to do this if it wasn't raining. I am. I'm keeping all of these chickens in here. Well, guys, we are. You see a little sweet little kitten here. We were driving down the road. We were heading to my mom's to spend the afternoon and evening with them, and this little kitty was crossing the highway. So
in the middle of the. Literally in the middle.
Yeah, and on a corner, and so we pulled over, and Levi got out and picked it up, and it's ours now. We have a kitty, and she's adorable. At least I think it's a girl. I did check, and I'm pretty sure it's a girl. And she's so tiny. Yeah, she's super tiny. She's cleaning herself right now. But talk about perfect timing.
We've been talking about wanting to get a cat, and for the barn and just the cat in general. Tiny's been wanting a cat for years and years and years.
Yeah.
And here we are driving down the road, and there's one literally in the middle of the road. And it's a little baby.
Look at her. She's so cute. Oh. So yeah, really excited. I still can't believe that like we were there right at that moment to get her off of the highway. So we'll have to come up with a name that suits her and riders in the truck, and he seems totally cool with her. We'll obviously have them, yeah, we'll have them spend a lot of time together. But
which is why we wanted a kitten, so that they would be cool and know what riders are good.
Yeah. See, you can see really how tiny she is. So before we head to my mom's, we're gonna make a trip to Petco and pick up whatever we may need for her. And
she's not super skinny, so she obviously, we don't know what happened, but she's ours now.
She is. So nice little new addition to Bent Hitch Farm. Well, hey guys.
What's going on?
All right, so it's the next day. We finished moving the chicken coop and the fence, and the rain really never let up. And so, as you know, while we were heading down to visit my mom and my stepdad, we found that sweet little kitten on the highway. Oh. And so, honestly, she has been consuming like every moment of our time since then.
Yeah, we didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. No. We got home late from her mom's, and then we got up early because we were worried about her, and she basically slept from midnight when we got home to
just about 6 o'clock.
About 6 o'clock, and we kind of heard her meowing in there, so we jumped up and checked her out, made sure everything was fine, and Gave her a little bit of food, and she really wanted to have like real food.
Yeah, so we actually this morning, well, let me kind of back up a little bit. Yesterday, after we found her, we stopped at Petco and we talked to them, and we bought some kitty formula, which, by the way, is like more expensive than human formula.
Insane.
And we picked up some kitty litter and a box, and that kind of stuff, and a little baby bottle for her. And she did drink, but she was showing signs of wanting to actually eat food. So we feel like maybe she was...
Yeah, we don't know where she came from or what her background is.
Yeah.
And so we don't know if she was eating solid food already. I mean, she's barely... one of our family members is a veterinarian, and based on the weight, he thinks she's about 3 to maybe 4 weeks old.
Yeah, so she's not even a pound. She was about 11.5 ounces, which is super tiny. I mean, she fits in my hand.
Yeah,
so this morning we picked up some kitten food for her and a bed, and and for any of you who are wondering about Ryder, it's kind of funny. He just wants to lick her as much as possible, and we don't know if it's because he loves her or if he wants to eat her. So
we're not sure. So we're not leaving her alone with him without being supervised. But he's been really gentle with her. He'll lay on his bed. It's really cute.
She walks over to him and
starts purring.
Yeah, and just like nuzzles up.
Not afraid of him.
She's not afraid at all. And her favorite place, honestly, is to be with one of us and either on our shoulder, sleeping by our neck, or like right as close to you as she could possibly be. And we did decide on a name.
Yep.
And her name is Charlie. Charlie. She is just perfect in every way.
Yeah.
And I just feel like we were in the right place at the right time. It was meant to be.
Just meant to be. So we are gonna start back on our windows. I'm sure you guys probably guessed that. And we're gonna start with this front of the house.
Yes. I totally forgot that that's the reason we were out here. I'm just so excited about the cat. So this is probably the part that I've been waiting for the most. I mean, if you've been here, you guys know that I have been itching to cut these window spaces out, but the front of the house is like so desperately needs those windows. Even my mom goes, is there going to be windows here?
Right, because all you really see is the big garage door.
Yeah.
And then the dog trot doesn't have any windows, obviously. So it's like, it really needs something.
It does. So it's time. Hopefully there's no rain. It has very much been kind of on and off.
On and off since yesterday.
Yeah.
So.
But we'll stop talking and get to work. And we're just super excited.
Let's go.
I am so excited. It looks so good. Wow. What a difference. Oh my goodness. It's honestly kind of sad, like you put the window in and you lose so much of the actual opening.
It's because of the plastic, and plus the plastics on it too.
And the plastics on the window. So like I was inside and I saw something, I grabbed the binoculars and I was trying to look out the window and I was like, shoot, I can't see anything out of them because all that stuff. Honestly, I don't like the screens in there either. I feel like they block the view. So probably the winter time I'll take the screens out and but what a difference. Oh my goodness.
All right, I finished nailing all the windows off, and we're gonna go ahead and install our sill tape. We're gonna go ahead and try to peel this paper off. This is like the hardest thing for me to do because I don't have feeling in my fingers.
Because why?
Well, I ended up cutting them with a saw and a router.
Yeah, I think we had only been dating for like, I don't know, a few months, and Levi calls me and he's like, hey. I'm like, hi. I'm like driving to go drive down to his place because we lived like really far away from each other. And he's like, yeah, so I kind of cut my finger off today. It was like no big deal. Like,
I'm in the ER. Fingers dangling. Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah, it's all there. There's nothing missing of it. But
No,
it
looks fine.
Yeah.
It's just I don't have any feeling. You want to play ball? Then? Are you wanting to play ball? Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Come on.
So, do you just do the top first? Oh, center. Do you want to be? Right. I know, but I know you like to be centered. So how much inside? Just right to the edge?
Needs to go either up on this side or down on this side.
Are you holding it?
Yep.
Alright, lift it. Okay.
Not a whole bunch though. All right, that was beautiful.
This is showing it could go a little bit more.
All right, you ready? I feel like this one went up really high. Okay. Let's move it to your right a little bit. I guess it's tight at the bottom, so leave it right there.
All right, so we're gonna get ready to tape the final flashing on the windows, and you can kind of see where they actually welded these two flanges together. You can kind of see how it like balls up right there, and that's really not a super crucial thing, but I just like to knock that down. So I'm just taking a chisel, just scraping it off there before we put our tape on. And the reason why we're doing this is because when we run our tape down here and put our trim on here, I want it to lay really nice and flat. You can kind of see that's like 1/8 of an inch sticking up, so we're just knocking that down. I dropped it.
Oh gosh.
back out this morning, and you can see we've already cut these 2 windows out. On this east side of the house, there's only these 2 windows, and ironically or coincidentally, we have just enough of that stretchy tape to do these 2 windows, and then we're gonna have to make a supply run. So we wanna try to get these 2 windows done before we do any supply runs, so we know exactly what we need. So we'll nail the rest of that one off, and then we can put these in.